Sunday morning. So this morning we are going to do something different this morning. You know, I was planning on doing that last weekend for recap show, but you know what? Let's do that this morning. By the way, Happy New Year's to you guys. And it's been interesting last couple of years. 2020 was, I don't want to say waste year, but you know, for me it was somewhat waste. 2021 was a little better, but anyway, hopefully we're gonna have a better 2022. By the way, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to our daily life. I don't want to say daily. Some days I go daily, some week I go daily, and other weeks just sometimes I skip a day or so. But I mean, usually I go pretty much daily. So this morning it should be fun. I'm going to recap 2021. So last year, talk to you about what are my favorite home. Okay, I'm talking about home espresso machine. Home means, I think I have to kind of like define that a little bit. I'm talking about your home family coffee machine, not for you guys, okay? I know some of you out there, you do not let your family members touch the coffee machine, okay? I know I do, but we are talking about the family, my favorite home family coffee machine. And also I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite coffee beans for the year as well. And then maybe some tours. I'm gonna recap that for you. So you know what, let's get going. Before we do it, let's make some coffee first, okay? Since this is coffee channel after all. So this morning, one of my favorite, the home, okay? My family loves friends at Good Brothers Coffee. So this is the India Monsoon my family's been using. But I mean, they like mixed with milk, especially my son. He loves the Frappuccino, so usually put a shot of espresso, couple pumps of Torani, caramel syrup, and some milk and ice. He loves that. Anyway, so this coffee is really good for that as well. Okay, so I usually do. You know what? Let's get going on this one. So my favorite coffee for my family is kind of friends at Good Brothers Coffee. The reason why I like them, because I have coupon codes for last 3 years, okay? So if you guys are trying once something new, make sure check out I'm gonna put the link down below for his coupon code as well. I mean, if you don't have a local roaster, try out Good Brothers Coffee. By the way, all my products are not a sponsor videos, okay? It's not a sponsor, and that because it's not a sponsor. I wish it was sponsored, but I like these guys, and the brand does send me some copies once in a while as well. He does send me some free copies, but again, take advantage of the coupon codes. Okay, so what I like to do is if you're new to the Breville machine, which means Express or Pro, I like to always measure out 18 gram. Okay, I like to do 18 gram dose. If you just bought the machine, which means you're gonna have a 16 gram basket from Breville. So mine is upgraded to 18 to 20 gram basket from IMS. So anyway, so if you have just a regular stock basket, use 16 gram. If you have an upgraded basket, use 18, okay? So that's what I like to do. So I usually measure out 18 gram here. By the way, so my wife is on the chat room right now. So if you have any questions or comment, let her know, okay? So she's gonna help me out with the moderating this morning. So I usually do 18 gram here. So number one question from my viewers: what is the best grinder setting for Pro or Express? My answer is depends. Okay, I have no idea your grinder setting, and I always start with number 15 on my Pro, and depending on the shot. Now I'm all the way down to number 7. So if I were you, if you are new to the machine, start with the middle first. If you have an Express, start with the number 8. If you have Pro, start with the number 15, and look at the shot, and make sure you have time. That's why it's nice to have scale. So this is my favorite scale in 2021 and 2020. I had it for 2 years. The scale from G Dealer, okay? Or they have a different name. on Amazon right now. It's about what, $12 on Amazon. Pretty good investment, okay? You don't have to buy a fancy scale. So this is one of my best scale for the channel. I mean, for the home use as well. But do not spill coffee on it, okay? Because I spilled coffee 2 years ago. I have some coffee stain on it. But you know what? It's not a waterproof. Just make sure be careful with it. So I like to usually dose out 18 gram. And then someone asked me, Hoon, is a bottomless portafilter worth it? Depends, okay? Depends on if your coffee is your hobby. Okay, if your coffee is your hobby, yes. Because the bottomless portafilter show you what kind of shot you are going to get, which means do I get a channeling? Channeling happens when if you have an uneven distribution on your puck prep. Shows you the kind of imperfection there. So again, coffee is your hobby. It's fun to use. You just want to make good coffee in the morning. You know what? Just regular spouted comes with it. So use that. So it's all depend on how much you like coffee. Okay. Okay. So another thing for 2021 and 2020, the best tools get. 3D dosing funnel, okay? There's a lot of 3D dosing funnels out there. This one you can get from Amazon. And I'm gonna put the link down below as well. Very handy. I know it's plastic, but very useful, okay? And if you have a 3D print at home, make sure download it, okay? You can get a free download from Thingiverse. You can download the print, kind of like print schematic, and you can download it yourself for free of charge. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. So again, just I like to do single dose at a time. That's it. And after that, I like to just tap it on the top, okay? The hopper cap there. So create that kind of like vacuum seal, push out all the coffee beans. But if you don't want to do that, I mean, another cool gadget of 2021, one of my favorite is the kind of like single dose funnel, single dose adapter for your Barista Express or Barista Pro, single dose. So there's a lot of mod as well. So this one is top one, okay? I like it, but just top it as good. The reason why I like to have a hopper, because let's say if you have family or friends come over to your house, right? So much easier to put coffee beans on the hopper. Just make, 4 or 5 coffee at a time. Instead of measure out 18 grams at a time. So because, you know what, once you're friends and family, most likely you are going to make latte or black coffee anyway. I mean, you don't have to worry about the ratios, or you just make them a coffee. I mean, I can't even imagine I'm using my scale, using 5 times, making a coffee there. So no, it's not worth it. Okay. And then another tools for 2021. Shout out to John Kim. He designed this, the 3D kind of like WDT tool. I know some of you out there, WDT is overrated. You know who you are. But you know what? I mean, it is fun, okay? If coffee is your hobby, I mean, this kind of like becoming like a ritual, okay? The ritual became part of your workflow. Takes you what? 10, 15 seconds? Just have some fun with it, yeah? Is that necessary? I don't know, let's find out. Okay, I did a video on it yesterday. It wasn't that, slightly better with WDT for my bottomless extraction there, but. So we are going to pull the shot with Breville Barista Pro this morning. Okay. So I'm just gonna, hopefully you guys can see it. It looks pretty even. Okay, just make sure you are going to Nice and even here. And distribution tool. It's comes a distribution tool. I really enjoy tools from San Antonio Industry, but more so, it's called Model B. So this is one of my favorite tools because the reason is has magnetic on it. Okay, so I think San Antonio Industry is the only company I know make precision tools. So this is 53.3 millimeter. Talking to the machine. Okay, so this is one of my favorite kind of like gadget or tools for the year. Let's put it that way. Is that necessary? No, but I mean, if you wanna, if you want something nice for your machine, pretty good option. I'm just gonna do temp here. Comes to temping pressure. Don't worry about the 10 pounds or 15 or 20 pounds. Just be consistent every single time, okay? Just be consistent every single time so you know what to expect. So making, especially espresso, is all about the predictability. So if everything's the same temping pressure, same grinder size, same water temperature, which means you know what to change next time, okay? Using the scale. So if your coffee is your hobby, highly recommend this, okay? Highly recommend some kind of scale. Get some kind of tamping mat. Okay, this is must on your house. Okay, because you don't want to damage your expensive countertop there. So definitely get yourself tamping mat. Okay. You know what? Let's pull the shot. I'm just gonna heat up my shot glass. I'm just gonna lock it in here. So what I'm gonna do is I like to do like 1-to-2 ratio. So what the ratio means, again, so this video is for someone new to the machine, okay? So at 18 gram in, I like to get extract yield about 2 ratio, 1-to-2, so about 36 to 40 gram out. So that's what I'm shooting for. And I know there is the debate out there about the extraction time. The Specialty Coffee Association say between 25 and 30 seconds. Okay, so, but thing is, whenever I press that button, they give you a 5-second pre-infusion. Breville machines, Express or Pro. But I know some of you out there, can I count that as part of extraction time? If you want to, count it, okay, that's fine. But just make sure consistent every single time. So pull the shot between 25 and 30 seconds. After that, if you like the flavor of it, so use the trying to replicate that next time, okay? So it's about consistency because you don't want to get a great shot one day and next day you got a crappy shot. So yeah, so as long as be consistent, just whatever time you want to use. I'm just gonna put the scale on the bottom. For the shot here. So this scale does not comes with a timer, but Breville Barista Pro does. So I'm just gonna keep track it from the machine. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna give you guys a better view. Okay, so this is again Breville Barista Pro. Okay, I'm gonna get the line properly. Here we go. I got a little bit of channeling there, but it's not too bad. I got 21 seconds, 47 gram, okay? So this is our coffee for this morning. Again, I see some channeling there as well. But I mean, if I really want to fix that channeling, maybe I'm going to, better puck prep perhaps, okay? And then I'm going to change my grinder size because shot was 21 seconds, so that's too fast. So I don't want that. And I'm gonna maybe change my grinder size a little finer. And then comes to water temperature, I set at default temperature right now. Yep, I set a default temperature there, so I mean, temperature is fine. So, but again, making espresso is a process. There's no magic number for it. So back to my recap for 2021, best home machine. I think I have to say Breville Barista Pro as your home machine, okay? Because all my family uses it. My boys use this coffee machine. My wife uses every single machine. I don't have to worry about they'll mess this machine up. You know, I mean, they're not gonna mess it up, okay? So pretty easy to use. Steaming power is pretty good, I have to say. Let me show you. Steaming power is pretty. I'm gonna start it right now. Again, I mean, like you saw, compared to Breville Barista Express, I feel like it's like twice faster. So, I mean, if you are into milk-based drink for your family, if you are tossed between Express or Pro, I think I go with the Pro, okay? But if you don't care about espresso, I mean, you have a lot more options, which means we have the Express, Breville Barista Express. We got Gaza Classic. Pro is very good coffee machine for if you are into espresso, okay? Because milk-based, they're single boiler, so you have to brew and then steam, so you have to do it separately. So I mean, that's all depends on what you want, but comes to home machine, I think, again, the toss between Pro or Express, I go with the Pro, okay? If you like milk-based drink a lot. I mean, if you make like 2 or 3 cups in the morning. If you're by yourself at home, if you want to save some money, because Pro is usually about $100 more than Express. So I think I might stick with the Express. But again, the home machine, the Pro is, I mean, I like it, okay? I mean, that's my option, okay? I mean, that's my recommendation for you guys. Let's see here, what else? I liked 2020. Oh, by the way, okay, I did purchase the Lillet Bianca, okay? I did purchase that machine last month, okay? So before, December of 2021. Thanks to you guys, so we raised, over $1,000, okay? Over $1,000 for raising money for the Lillet Bianca. So thanks to all of you. And then let's enjoy from Espresso Outlet. Give me some really good discount as well. So we are, I was able to purchase the Bianca. And what else is new? Recap that. My favorite grinder for last year, I did purchase the P64 from Lagoon Mini. That one I did purchase myself, okay? And then there's no sponsorship, this channel. Again, people ask me all the time, Hoon, do you do any kind of sponsors? Or do you get a product for free as a sponsor? No, I mean, the reason why I get a free stuff, first of all, I asked them to send me one, okay, to check it out my channel, that's it. So in return, we do the live streaming, live unboxing. So most of you are watching this, there's no financial incentive for this channel, okay? And I get some free stuff, so I mean, pretty much it. And then, let's see here, DF64. So we have a DF64, and then we have a Niche Zero. That's really good grinder. So that's one of my 2 favorite grinder into last couple of years, let's put it that way. So that's one of my favorite grinder as well. So I'm gonna summarize 2021. the recap for the channel. Best home machine, I go with Pro. Okay. And then best tools, scale from Amazon, $10. I highly recommend it. Make sure you get this. Again, if you're new to the coffee, okay, coffee is your hobby, definitely get the mat as well. My favorite tools for last couple years is the sanitary industry, the temper. It's called Model B. Okay, tucking right there. So very, very simple, streamlined. Look, so that's one of my favorite tools too for this channel. And if you want to indulge yourself, San Antonio Industry makes this called block. Okay, just the block, a tamping station. Okay, so it's about $80 or so, 80 or 85 bucks. Just the block. You don't have to buy the toolkits, but this thing is, you know what? It's nice. Okay, well made, nice wood. I mean, so this one, if you want to kind of like, you know, treat yourself. So this is one of my favorite, the tools for 2021. Okay. Let's see here, what else? My favorite coffee last year. Goodness. You guys spoiled me last year doing the bracket challenge. It was December, wasn't it? Shout out to Ryan to organize for us. So yeah, you guys sent me some. So I got spoiled. So my favorite coffee is from the Luna. It wasn't the Luna, the Lightsey from Hatch Roaster in Canada. I thought that was the #1 coffee last year. So if you haven't tried that, make sure to check out the Hatch Coffee Roaster in Canada. It's not cheap, but you know what? If you want to treat yourself, make sure to check it out. Okay, make sure to check it out for that. And what I think pretty much it. I think let me know if I'm missing anything. Okay. Is there any question there?
Just if you've tried the BST basket.
Someone asking me, do I try the BST baskets, Kumar? No, I have not. Okay. I've been using the IMS filter baskets, but yeah, not yet. You know, let's try the coffee. Okay. Cheers, guys. So this might be under extracted, but smells pretty good. So this is it's called Indian Monsoon. My friends at Good Brothers. Here we go. Yeah, it is under extracted. Under extracted means having a little sour taste. So if you're under extracted, little sour. Over extracted means it's went too long, so it gets coffee taste got bitter. If I go to coffee shop, I drink this. This is great, okay. But if you're at home, trying to dial in your coffee, man, you know, I have to say, ever since I'm making coffee at home, whenever I go to coffee shops, it's very hard for me. Okay, let me know in the comment section. Is it hard for you as well? Because it is. It's nothing like making your own coffee at home. So, again, if you are into espresso, definitely check out. You know, I like the guys at Classic Pro. I mean, their price is very attractive, like $450, I think, $450, $470, and you can do a lot of mod as well. You can add, you know, PID if you wanted to. You can do some kind of dimmer mod as well. What else? You can put pressure gauge, and then yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with the guys at Classic Pro. So that one comes with a 58 millimeter standard size portafilter as well. So again, I mean, you have a lot of options, but the key is to get a good coffee. Okay, good coffee is a key. So if you haven't tried your local roasters, highly recommend it. Highly recommend your local roaster. Go over there, ask their baristas, hey, you know, what's good today? Just ask them. You know, try to support your local coffee shops. Yes.
We have a new viewer or a new person to espresso.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "What's the first gadget to purchase?"
Okay, someone asked me some new to espresso first gadget to purchase. If you own Breville machines, Breville Express or Pro, first gadgets, I think I go with the dosing funnel. Okay, any kind of 3D dosing funnel works great. So this one I got from Amazon. Yeah, so this is good. It's about 25, okay, 25 bucks, 26 bucks. I know it is expensive for plastic, but it's mess free. Okay, I think I get that. And pretty much it. I mean, you don't need much. Okay, once you start out, Bravo gives you all the tools you need. So, yeah, I mean, you don't need much.
Find the funnel.
Oh, I'm gonna put the link down below for the funnel, if you cannot find it on Amazon after this program. Another gadget, scale. Okay, that's all. Scale for what? 10 bucks on Amazon, 10 or 15 bucks. So, because this one is pretty small, fits right into your coffee machine as well. So that's the two gadgets I get. Maybe temping mat, okay? If you have a nice countertop, yeah, I think I go with the temping mat. So that's what I start with. That's what I start with. All right.
So Justin and Ice Wolf, you want to know what are you looking to in 2022, a new machine or something else?
Ice Wolf, you ask, 2022, a coming year. You know what? That's the thing about making coffee at home. If you ask the real baristas out there, the real professional coffee people, they don't care about gadgets, okay? Those people, they don't care about gadgets. They really focus on the coffee itself, the coffee beans itself, because they're skilled people. They know exactly what they need to do. If I'm going to, give rubber machine with some, entry-level grinder, if I give it to a professional, they're going to make some amazing coffee, okay? But for us, like home barista as a hobby, you know what? I mean, gadget is fun for us, fun for me. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy gadgets. So, comes to gadgets, I'm really looking forward to another grinder, 2022. Okay, I think I'm getting into this rabbit hole of the burrs and the grinder, the RPM, the different size of the burr sets. Like 64 millimeter, 83, 98. Again, I'm trying to kind of like getting into that now. Again, it's fun. Okay, it's fun. So that's what I'm really most excited about. But meantime, I'm really excited about, how can I make better coffee using the Express or Pro at home as well. So I'm gonna keep making content with Pro and Express every weekend. So if you are watching this right now, if you're struggling with Breville machine at home, especially Saturday or Sunday mornings, ask us on live, okay? Make sure join the chat as well. Chat room is great. We have a great group of a community. So make sure ask, and then hopefully I have an answer for you guys.
When are you installing your SSP burrs?
Someone asked me, who's asking the SSP? Kumar asked me SSP burr set soon. I've been saying that for the last couple months, but yeah, I'm gonna do that really soon. I don't know, should I do that live streaming, or you want me to just make a quick edited video on that? Let me know, okay? You guys want to see that live? Because they're simple enough I think I can do live streaming. They have a total of 6 bolts, 6 screws to remove and pop that thing in. So maybe I'll do that live streaming. And also 2022, we're gonna do a lot of my basic brewing method. Shout out to Justin. And then we're gonna do a lot more pour over coffee as well, like using V60. And then I have a few other brewing methods. So let's work on that. So because not everybody likes espresso, so let's make some more videos about pour over, and that we have a lot of manual motion at my coffee cave. So play with some Lapaboni as well. We got the rock, and we have outdoor espresso maker too. So we have a lot of gadgets to play with. So that's the plan. Yeah.
Justin says Luna or Presto Geisha.
Okay, so Justin asked, let's find out next couple of days. Okay, so we're gonna do a battle of geisha next couple of days. So I have a geisha from Hatch. okay? And also we have Presta Coffee. That's our local coffee roaster. So he has a Columbia Geisha as well. And I have a Panama Geisha from Good Brothers Coffee. So we are going to do kind of like three-way match. So it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun to compare.
Lillet or Rancherio?
Someone asked me, Lillet Bianca versus Rancherio Sylvia, Miss Sylvia. There's no comparison. I think Lillet is better. I don't want to say about better coffee machine, but they are better for kind of like coffee as your hobby, an enthusiast. Because Bianca, I mean, the Rancherio lasts forever. Okay, that's proven. They hasn't changed their design in the last 20 years. So I know that machine lasts forever, pretty much forever. Okay, and the Lillet Bianca, that's something new. A lot of moving parts there. Dual boiler with the PID. Yeah, so I mean, if you have the money, I go with the Bianca. But if you want to buy some reliable machine, you'd like to have that for a long, long time, I go with the Sylvia. Okay. Yeah, that's my answer. Okay, so my wife is going through some questions there. So let's see.
Can you vouch for the reliability of the Breville espresso machines? I recently purchased a Barista Express and I've heard some mixed reviews questioning.
Okay, so someone asking me, who's asking that question about the Breville Barista? Who, Melvin? William asked, can I vouch for Breville Barista Express? That is a good question. The thing is, I cannot vouch for myself. So, because Breville Barista Express and Pro, someone say this is an appliance machine. I mean, it is an appliance. You know, you see a lot of plastic there. It does not have boiler, it has a thermal block. But the only thing I can say about, not the Pro though, okay, Pro I've been using it for about 2 years. I've been using Express for like 4 years now. So one thing I can vouch for Express, from my experience, after 4 years, the grinder motor is getting weaker, okay? I mean, I can actually notice that as well. The motor is getting weaker. It does need some maintenance, which means you have to replace the upper burr in the grinder as well. You got to make sure you got to replace it. Whenever you got to do the regular maintenance, so that's pretty much standard. So far, I have no problem with it. And the Express comes with a 14 bar pressure, okay? 14 bar pressure from the group head. The Pro comes with about 8 bar pressure. So again, but something goes wrong on Express, there is a lot of resources out there on YouTube, how to replace pump, how to replace solenoid valve. So there's a lot of parts. So I mean, comes to aftermarket support is there. So I mean, that's all I can say, William. It's still a good machine for $600, right? It's about $595. So $590. So under $600, you're gonna get a pretty good, home coffee machine. So because if you wanna go something robust, the Rancherio Sylvia is really good. They set you back around $700, $700 or $800 there. So I mean, if you want something more reliable, something lasts a long time, the Sylvia is good. But comes to home machine, man, I think the Express is not too bad. Okay, as you've seen on my channel, I've been using it daily. So far so good. I know a lot of you out there watching this, you guys are Express owner anyway. Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Okay, love to hear your thoughts. Are you happy with your Express? Yeah.
Another question.
We have another question.
So this person says they like dark roast in the morning and light in the evening.
Dark roast, someone is like dark roast in the morning and light roast in the afternoon. Okay.
Should I change the grind size in between or just the size?
Okay, so someone's using dark roast and light roast. There are two different coffee beans. Most likely, you have to change your grinder size. Because a lighter roast, which means it hasn't evaporated the water yet, so it's a lot more dense, okay? And then obviously darker roast, which means it burn out all the moisture, so it's a lot lighter. So yeah, you have to change your grinder size, for sure.
Dogman 22 asks.
Ryan has a question.
Dogman.
Yeah, Dogman. Yeah, I think that's Ryan.
Dimmer modded espresso or stock pro?
Okay, so Ryan asked me a fantastic question because if you're new to the Express, you can actually mod it out to control the pump pressure, okay, by less power going into pump. So dimmer mod, Breville Barista Express versus the Pro. I go with the Pro, Ryan, because unless you get this device, I think Ryan, I know you got one. Why don't you let people know on the chat room there? This device, there are non-invasive solution there. Plug it into your outlet, plug your Barista Express, the power to this device. You can control the kind of like fan control, speed controller. You can control the pump. So I think I do that. I think I kind of a little hesitate to model out the dimmer mod on Express like I did. If you don't know what that is, make sure check out my YouTube channel. It's not hard, okay? But you know what? I don't like to break it apart because Express or Pro has a lot of plastic part there. They're fragile, okay? It's not a metal piece, so it's all plastic piece. So yeah, I mean, the model is great if you don't have a warranty anymore, but yeah, if not, I think I'll go with the Pro instead. But I think I like your solution though, Ryan. So get one of those fan control to control the power. That's my answer.
Viewer asked, do you think the motor is getting weak or do you think the burrs are wearing out?
I think someone asked me about my motors on my Express. It could be the burr because I put the new burr set in, so I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure, but still running strong. So after 4 years, the thing is, you know what? After 4 years of coffee making, I mean, it's broke next week. I'm not gonna feel guilty about it because, I pay $500 for that coffee machine way back when because at the time I can use the Bath and Body Beyond. They have a 20% coupon code. So I think I pay $540. So I mean, if my machine get broke this year, 4 or 5 years, which means about $100 per year. So yeah, it's not bad. So I mean, for coffee machine, that's pretty good. Let's see. I think we are pretty good this morning. I hope this video helps. Make sure if you like it, press the like on. Thumbs up on your phone or your laptop there if you guys are watching. Again, I mean, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe too if you guys like to see this kind of content. And we try to have some fun in this channel. I know some of you take very seriously about your coffee. If you're really serious about coffee, this channel it may not for you. Okay, I think James Hoffman has a wonderful channel on his side of town. Okay, James does an amazing job. He's very knowledgeable. Most likely you guys are subscribed for James, so yeah, he does beautiful videos, detail. But I mean, if you want to hang out with me every single morning, you are in the right place. Okay, you're in the right place. Anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna jump into Instagram right now. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, every single morning, I do YouTube live and then followed by Instagram live. We do some BS. Talk about coffee, and if you want to show us your coffee bar setup, just press the join. Okay, don't be shy about it. I know some of you are shy, but don't be. Okay, the thing is nobody watches this channel, so you don't have to worry about a lot of people watching. So don't worry about it and just join the chat. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys in about a couple of seconds.